Hey everybody, this is Untitled Chapter here with Kai Talks About, and making an Arduino controlled nightlight is actually pretty simple. And this version that I'm going to show you won't require code, but I'll also show you a version that requires code. So things that you will need for both projects: you will need an LDR, which is a light dependent resistor. You need two 100 ohm resistors and one single color LED, as well as 5 male jumper wires, and of course your Arduino microcontroller. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get the LDR and we're going to go ahead and connect it here. Then we're going to get our 100 ohm resistor and connect it to one leg. Connect one leg of the 100 ohm resistor to one leg of the LDR. Then we're going to connect the positive end of the single color LED, which will be the long leg, to the other side of the 100 ohm resistor. And actually, let's space this out a little bit because I'm going to actually have to cover it up so I can show you guys. So we're going to get another wire, jumper wire, and we're going to connect that to the 5 volts of the Arduino microcontroller. Let's bring this down a little bit. And you're going to connect that to the left leg of the light dependent resistor. Then you're going to get another wire, and from the other leg, the right leg of the 100 ohm resistor, you're going to connect one jumper wire there, and another to the positive end of the one color LED, and then connect a second jumper wire to the right leg, which is the short leg here, and then connect that to your ground. And as you can see, we have light. So now what we're going to do is shut off this light. You can actually see there's still some light, but that's why I have this here cover. And watch what happens as I cover it. It gets slightly darker. Let's put it over it. You can see now the amount of light is almost negligible. So what happens when you have a bright light? So I'm actually going to divide it here. So I'm going to push this down and show you guys. So you see here, this is the light here. Get my flashlight. So it's covered. You can see the left side is the flashlight. The other side is actually the LED. Because there's so much light, now all of the 5 volts can go through and activate the LED to its maximum brightness. So the second part is doing basically the opposite. That once the light level gets so low, it actually turns on the LED. How we do that is by changing the setup a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and keep this ground wire attached, right? But what we're going to do is connect the LDR from that resistor and just connect it so that they have a common ground, which is no big deal. And then we're going to connect a wire that is in the same hole of the right leg of the LDR and here, which is the left leg of the 100 ohm resistor. And then we're going to connect that to analog pin 0. So I'm going to look at it real quick, and here is analog pin 0 that is connected to. Then we're going to get another wire, and let's turn on this light here. We're going to connect, we're going to get a 100 ohm resistor, and we're going to connect that here to the positive end, which is the long leg of your LED. And then we're going to connect the left leg of the 100 ohm resistor, and we're going to connect that to digital pin 2. So now everything is good, and when I shine this light, it turns off, turn it off, and it turns on. So let's go ahead to the serial monitor and we'll look at the code itself, see what's going on. All right, everybody, so here is the code for the solar sensor. First thing is you want to have solar sensor value. That is going to be the pin that you're connecting from the LDR, the pin that the LDR as well as the 100 ohm resistor connects. You're going to connect that to analog pin 0, and it can be any analog pin, honestly. Then you're going to have another integer, which is your solar sensor, and you want to declare the LED, that the digital pin that will be controlling your LED. So let's get rid of the obvious and get to here. So if the solar sensor value is less than or equal to 75, as you can see here, then you want to turn the LED on because it is too dark. Now you want to be able to see. And then you also want to print in the serial monitor that the light is on. And then you want to skip a space. Else, if the LED is low because it is not below or equal to 75, you want to set the LED low, and then you want a serial print line that the light is off. So I already have this uploaded. Let's pull up the serial monitor and clear the output. And you can see that the light level is currently at 33, meaning that the light is going to be on. So now I'm going to click on my flashlight, and now the light level is at 295. It's all above 300. So it's saying that the light is off because it is bright enough and you can see. Turn it off and it cuts right back on. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and have a blessed day.